Wednesday. What's up, Ghostrunners listeners? Brad, I got to tell you a story while you're out of town. I got a text from Peter Saturday night and said, hey, Bo Merrill, our friend, he got a tee time with this private golf course. Can you join tomorrow? I said, great, let's do it. He said, David Harris is going to be there. And I thought he lived in Austin, Texas. He's like, he just moved back. David Harris is a guy I did Kanakuk programs with for 3 months. So, I mean, we shared every second together for an entire summer and, did all the skits together, the parties, everything. So it was really good to see him again. And he's also got, I don't know if I ever talked about this, but we had an idea. We wanted to create the donut bowl.
No.
Did I tell you about this? So it's like a Panera bread bowl.
Oh.
But it's, you find a way to kind of seal the bottom of a donut, make the hole bigger.
Okay. It's
just like a big old donut. In the inside of the donut, you put cereal and milk in it. It was going to be like a college town, late night.
Oh, okay.
Type.
So you're going to, oh yeah, I see. This is not like a one-off concoction like that you're making in the cafeteria. It's like, no, this is like a product.
We want it to be a business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We were going to be called the Donut Bowl, and that's what we make too, is donut bowls. And you pick out your donut, you pick out your milk, you pick out your cereal, whatever. I didn't really mean to talk about that. But either way, we were fired up on that. Probably the only regret I have in life ever is not starting the Donut Bowl. But yeah, so get to reconnect with him, and it's funny. I was telling you a little bit on the phone, I think, just like Bo is like probably like 6 or 7 years older than us, but it's enough that there is a divide there. Like
I don't even know if he's that much older than us.
It might even be less.
I would guess 3 years older than us.
It feels like it's a
he's
good
an
amount.
old soul. He's like a financial advisor.
Yeah. He had his phone connected to the Bluetooth speaker in the golf cart, and every now and then you just hear just ads, like the Taco Bell chime would come on. Like, what do we listen to? He's like, yeah, it's like, you remember at a country club and you don't pay for Spotify Premium? Yeah. There was another time he's like, you know what that reminds me of? You guys have seen the Geico commercial. What is it? You guys know, we're like, none of us, we're not watching anything with commercials. I guarantee you that. But anyway, the whole day was really fun. After 9 holes, we get to the pro shop. What's it called, Brett? Golf?
The Turn?
The Turn. Good work for you.
Hot dog at the turn. Hot dog at the turn.
I don't know that.
You haven't seen that commercial? St. Andre, dude.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. He actually was telling me they're going to start a golf podcast soon, and I don't know if it's going to be called The Turn or if there's going to be a part of the podcast called The Turn.
Okay.
Where halfway through they eat hot dogs or something.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I was like, that's a fun idea. Anyway, we get to this pro shop and it was so fun. I think sometimes I'm apt to complain about the basicness of people. They ask you the same question. They treat you the same. How's it going? It's going. Mm-hmm. This was the opposite of that, and I loved it.
Okay.
Like borderline unprofessional, the way they treated us. And it was so fun. Just like, I'm asking for things. You have Powerade Zero? I can go check, but I think you're just going to have to go full sugar. I was like, okay, full sugar. All right, we can do that. Another guy's giving me a hard time. He's like, you're going to get a Milky Way and a Powerade Zero. And I was like, that's a good point. And I'm ordering a Diet Coke and a cigarette.
Right.
We're all laughing, we're joking. And, David is like eating this thing that he thought was free samples, but it was just this girl's pretzel.
What?
So we're like, oh, God.
Where did he get it?
So it didn't look like something that would be on the menu. David was like, I thought it was like an experimental, we're trying this. Let's see if this works.
He thinks it's like a Starbucks.
Well, it was like a cinnamon sugar pretzel bites thing, like an Annie Ann's thing.
So it wasn't even sold at the place? She brought it in, you think?
I think maybe.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen a pro shop have a cinnamon sugar pretzel. And so David was like, these free samples, right? Anyway, it was just, the whole process was just so weird and unique and interesting. And the climax of it was, they're just just kind of not taking their job seriously. And Peter orders 2 hot dogs. The girl, without hesitation, just goes, how about 2 hamburgers? And just puts them in front of him. And so Peter's like, okay.
I don't know why the motion of you doing it was so funny to me.
How about 2 hamburgers? And they had hot dogs. David just ordered a hot dog and they have hot dogs. And for some reason, they were just I don't know if they were silly. Like I said, they were just borderline not doing their jobs well. But Peter orders 2 hot dogs, how about 2 hamburgers?
And he got them.
Peter's like, okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Load them up.
So it was just fun. We left that place dude, what was a weird 5 minutes? Things you ordered you didn't get. David ordered Snickers, they gave him a Milky Way, and so it was fun.
It was you don't decide what you get, I decide what you get.
Yeah, it's like a sorting hat.
You're not a hot dog kind of guy. You're a 2 hamburgers kind of guy.
Let's get it. Dang it! Stop.
Oh, missy timing. Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. Oh man, we're back. It's Wednesday. Good time. How's that bubbler?
It's good.
Yeah.
We should probably reach out to them.
I would love it.
Yeah, you should.
I love it.
I love it. They're probably a nice middle ground. They're growing. Maybe a little bit of a budget. Not too big for us, though.
That's the sweet spot. The Ghostrunner sweet spot.
Ghostrunner sweet spot.
Ghostrunner sweet spot.
About 40,000 followers on Instagram.
Ghostrunner sweet spot. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Don't have to go through an agency.
Yeah. Doesn't have a social media marketing team. Ghostrunner sweet spot. No, we love our sponsors. Yeah, but it's like okay, they gotta have enough of a budget here, but not like one that's like, okay, we're better help and we're gonna just throw it out to everybody.
Yeah.
No, not for us.
It's fun. Got personal relationships with everyone we sponsor. It's really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What do you want to start off talking about, Brad?
I want to talk about
How about this? What's new?
what's new. Dang
Practice.
it. I just got home from Pennsylvania.
I've already heard that.
Dang it. Well, that's what's new is what we talk about on Monday.
What's new for this podcast?
What's new for this podcast? We're going to do mediocre life updates.
Yeah, you must just start with that.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. We haven't done that in a long time, but the OG Ghosties know we used to do this segment that was just borderline lame life updates that you wouldn't normally talk about on a podcast.
Borderline, like we made a segment out of basically what we talked about on the podcast anyway.
Yeah, except these don't have like humor to draw from them. It's just like, hey, straight up, this is something going on.
Yeah. I'll go first. I'm one of my, just going to pepper back
Popcorn?
and forth. Popcorn.
Yep.
Pepper popcorn.
Yep.
My first one, mediocre life update. Number one, my chocos were kind of falling apart and I put some super glue on them and fixed them. And now they're good as new. Right as
I
rain.
like it. That's a mediocre life update.
That's right. Because it was like, man, I gotta get some new chocos. No way. I'm a woodworker. I'm a fixer. I have CA glue. I have accelerator for this stuff, dude. The CA glue is awesome. Do you know much? I mean, it's just super glue basically, but they have this spray it's accelerator, and so literally you put the glue on something, and then you put accelerator on the other side, and you put them together, and it's instantly bonded.
Sounds dangerous.
Very.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but also awesome. So
Congrats on owning that.
yeah. So if you need some, let me know. Got it in all different colors.
Good to know.
Yeah, Ellis Custom Creations.
Okay, my mediocre life update. It's going to come with a little quiz with some hints.
Fun.
Where did I go after golfing over in Raymore? Your hint is, thought they were out of business.
Turns out Silver's. Let's see. It's a restaurant.
Yep.
Okay. Thought they were out of business. Runza. Let's think. Oh man, there's so many. A&W.
No, but I think you're going to get it soon. You're
Really?
in the right realm, kind of.
Apple. No. I thought they were out of business.
Maybe
White
not
Castle.
thought they were for sure out of business, but thought they'd left town.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Thought
there's
they'd
a lot
left
of
Kansas
them
City.
that just didn't work out in Kansas City. Lion's Choice. No, you wouldn't go there. Man, no other hints, huh?
Okay.
You have chicken there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have chicken for every meal.
Well, but sometimes you go fish. I don't know.
Okay.
Thought they were out of business. By the way, while I'm trying to guess this, how was jumping catfish?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think we ever talked about that.
Yeah, that could be my next mediocre life update.
Okay. Shout out to Bree and Rustin, who you went to jumping catfish with. They just had a baby.
Just had a baby boy.
Baby boy. That boy is going to be good at basketball. And if he's not, he's going to be a disappointment to his family.
Yeah. I went to...
No.
Okay. It's not American food.
Oh, I thought those people were out of business. Taco John's.
Warmer.
Oh.
I love Taco John's. they were doing
So
just
Jeff,
fine.
Jeff Boyer loves Taco John's. Shout out Jeff. Is it Mexican though?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Taco Bueno.
Warm
Okay.
because it's still Mexican, I guess.
Taco Villa? Maybe it's like a KC thing. Does it say taco in the title?
No.
Oh. Mexican places? Qdoba.
There it is.
Oh, really?
Still in town.
Good for you, Raymore.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Raymore's got a Dobes. Went there. That's it. Mediocre life update. I had Qdoba.
I kind of admonished Chipotle on stage the other day at the marriage conference.
Did you really?
We were talking about different places they could go for lunch, and Brooke was naming them, and I was rating them. And like 5 in a row, I just go 7.9 out of 10. Panera Bread, 7.9 out of 10. Chipotle, 7.9 out of 10. And TJ was like, really? Not more for Chipotle? I was like, dude, they're going down in my book.
Qdoba was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Different rice, different queso, different chicken.
I hate that. I kind of want Qdoba.
Yeah.
More, like,
let's go to Raymore.
Not that place in Iowa, though.
Oh,
Giuseppe's or whatever.
Giuseppe.
Portillo's. What is it called?
What is it called?
Now that I throw those things out there.
Portman. Pancheros.
Yeah, no thanks.
I thought it was great.
6.9 out of 10.
All right, your turn.
All right, my next one. We went to Topgolf yesterday, Mediocre Life Update. I didn't whiff the ball once.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you
hit
made
the ball
contact every time.
There were a few times where it didn't go anywhere near where I wanted it to, but for the most part, I was hitting okay. So
yeah, I would say so as well.
Yeah.
Good session.
New thing I'm learning in golf is just like being way more conscious of where I'm aiming my body in the ball.
That's tough. That'll never really go away.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Yeah. I didn't realize how not conscious I was of it though. Like there was one time in Arizona, or maybe it was Iowa, where I swung and Harrison's like, well, yeah, you hit it exactly where you were aiming. You were just aiming way right. I was like, I didn't even know.
Who knew?
So Jake's helping me out with that.
I'm trying my best.
Mm-hmm.
My next live update is the double dates per week. We're still going strong. Haven't missed a week yet.
Yep.
We did the Dowds 2 weeks ago and went to jumping catfish, which I'd never been before. And I had an idea of what I thought it was going to look like on the inside, and I was wrong.
I don't even remember what it looks like on the inside.
Dude, it's like a Bass Pro. There are animals and just wildlife, like taxidermied.
Oh, really?
Everywhere. I mean, like birds dangling from like fishing wire from the string. They're just like flying around. And I mean, yeah, there's fish on the wall. There's deer on the wall. There's
deer?
It's crazy, dude.
Really?
It's seriously like a Bass Pro in there. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of warm. Like it's kind of a nice, like not literally warm, but just like, oh, this is a cozy place.
Oh, 100%. Rachel wants to take her dad so bad. He's gonna go nuts in there. And I think they have some type of like unlimited catfish platter. And I know he's gonna Cincetti himself and the unlimited catfish. So
okay. So it wasn't like I'll never go back. It's like
no.
Did you hush pup it up?
I think I had one. We got some at the beginning, but I got salmon or something. I think it was really good.
Yeah,
salmon and mashed potatoes.
No catfish, huh?
No, everyone else had catfish, but I did not.
You're like, it's not called jumping catfish for a reason.
But yeah, Dowd's 2 weeks ago, and then my friend Devin Colson and his wife, listeners of the pod, at least at one point, maybe still, I don't know.
Sure.
Last week, and then we went with the Becks last night, also listeners of the pod.
You just go down there.
Went down to Lewisburg. Rachel's a little sold on moving to Lewisburg now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of corn down there. So Rachel's like, this would be fun.
That's like, yeah, the corn is calling and I must go.
Yeah, but I think not necessarily once kids get into the picture, but once kids getting into school get into the picture, a ways down the road, I think we'd like to move outside of like big school, big city.
Okay. Yeah.
So something we're talking about.
Interesting. Lewisburg's like, I mean, whatever, this is more of a personal conversation because people don't care about Lewisburg, but like, I feel like it's like far enough away where it's definitely the country, but it's not far enough away where it's not realistic to have a life in Kansas City.
Yeah. And I like the idea of moving far enough away where you could still use the verbiage, hey, are you running into town? Because right now I feel like we're in town. We don't say,
we're definitely in town.
I'm not going into town. But at Lewisburg, you could start speaking that way again. Right. Hey, I'm going into town if you need anything.
Right.
And that's fun. That means I'm going to Kansas City.
When you said into town, back in the day, was it Stratford Town or was it Springfield Town?
Good question. I think it could have been either. I think it was interchangeable. It's like going to a place with a grocery store.
Do you guys have a grocery store in Stratford?
Harder House.
Oh,
most of my high school graduating class is currently employed there.
Our reunion was there. Yeah. Because they got an employee discount.
Yeah, just saw a couple of them in the back with the cold cuts, and then some of them were restocking, and then some of them were bagging at the front. So it works out.
Do you think that guy that graduated with you is going to be at your comedy show again? Do you remember in Kansas City last time there was a guy from Stratford that was sitting like right next to me at your comedy show?
Oh, Devin Jones, yeah. I forgot.
Is he at Harder House?
No, he's in town.
He's in town?
He's in the big city.
He came to town.
Yeah. Anyway,
Harder House.
Just double dates going well. Callisters, don't worry. We'll get around to you. Okay, you're next.
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to get with Zane at some point.
Dang, Zane.
Don't worry, Zane. I think ball's in his court, though. I think. Maybe not. Anyway,
All right, your turn.
Okay, I think I mentioned, I don't know what it was, last week, 2 weeks ago on the podcast, that Bo was going to preschool for the first time. He's supposed to be potty trained, blah, blah, blah. Catherine brought a change of clothes just in case, but I think I mentioned like I think I mentioned this on the podcast that he had he spilled on his shorts on the way there.
Yeah.
And so he didn't have any extras. And so first day of Mother's Day out, Catherine goes to pick him up, and who walks out in just his diaper? Bo Ellis.
Yeah.
So he had held it in all day until like literally right before the moms were supposed to come pick him up.
Dang.
And there he comes. Just none the wiser, didn't care. It wasn't like self-conscious at all. He's like, yeah, here I am. Just rocking the diaper. Or maybe it wasn't a diaper, it's probably underwear. But anyway, there was no shorts on on the bottom. Just shirt and undies.
When we got to the Becks last night, their son Vinny was outside playing soccer with nothing on underneath.
Really?
Yeah, it was a fun welcome. They're like, yeah, he's potty training right now. I was like, I get it.
Yeah. Country living, man.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that in town.
No way not in town.
So, Mediocre life update.
My last one is about a week and a half ago. After one of the shows, we're all hanging out, and tour manager Tom says something to me. He's like, hey, have you been paying for golf? Like on the road, like when we were touring? I was like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah. He's like, you should start calling golf courses and offering free tickets in exchange for like a free tee time. I was like, you've waited a year and a half, 2 years to tell me this? And he's like, hey, better late than ever. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. I was like, I didn't even consider that. I didn't know that was possible. I didn't know that was within the realm of things I could do. So started calling golf courses yesterday in Milwaukee and Minneapolis and? Wherever. I went 1 for 2.
That's great.
Batting 500.
So you only called twice.
Well, yeah, I mean, I went 1 for 1 first. First one I called in Milwaukee, get on the phone with the guy, and he's like, well, I don't really know if we need free tickets, but yeah, you can have a free tee time. I was like, well, that was easy. Yeah, I mean, you didn't ask who
so maybe you just ask for free tee time.
Yeah, just to ask for, yeah. So, and I'm sure I'll get better and better at pitching this, but yeah, the other course is like, no, we cannot do that. So I was like, it sounds like you're hurting for I hear you. Yeah, we'll just pay.
So you're still going to go to that course?
I might still.
Okay, fun. Yeah, I like that. That's a great angle.
So
I'm
that's
all about that.
Mediocre life update. Might get free golf on the road.
Do you only have one more? I got too many.
Oh, really?
I don't have to say them all. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Which one out of those 5 you want?
Give me 2 and 4.
2 and 4. In Pennsylvania, in PA, TJ, I stayed with TJ's parents, but he stayed with Brooke's parents and Brooke's family. His whole family did. Anyway, after he left, TJ's parents asked me to show them a bunch of jean shorts videos. And so I had to watch my own videos in front of these people who've never watched them before. And, I'm like, we don't have to do that. I can put them up there for you and then go on the other. No, we want you here.
Oh, man.
Pick out the ones you like the best. And so I'm like, okay. And there were a few times where it was like, I don't know if the volume's not loud enough or they just didn't understand. I mean, sometimes it's like there was one we were scrolling through and TJ's dad's like, I gotta watch that one. It's the different generations at work and all the Gen Z jokes just way over their head.
Yeah.
You heard her mom, like his mom was like, Riz? What is Riz?
What is he rizzing about?
And I'm like, I don't know. That's just something those kids say.
Don't worry about it. Can I try and guess some other videos you played for them?
Okay.
Did you play every camp counselor?
Nope.
Did you play any sheltered kid videos?
Nope.
Wow. Tough. Did you play one of yours, the truck guy?
Nope.
Wow.
More recent.
Oh, anything that you and I have done?
Yeah.
Did you do...
I did a few, I guess, that were back with the Trey days.
Airbnb?
Oh, no.
All right, just tell me.
I did the things husbands say, things wives say, or things husbands never say.
Oh, yeah,
those ones.
Yeah, those are good.
And then I think we did conservative dad on vacation. We did woke parent, the original.
Yeah.
Which I think that one they had, it was like almost too triggering to them. Because I think it was like, this is like kind of real.
This ain't right.
And she also said like, these jokes are moving so fast, it's hard to keep up with them.
Sweet. Watch it again.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's what makes people watch them again. Anyway, so that was a fun experience, That's why I texted TJ, like, I'm watching my videos with your parents.
My own content.
So.
And what was the other one?
You said 2 and 4. Let's see. Last night went on a family walk because we ate dinner early enough. Where it was like, let's go on a walk. Double stroller, Bo and Rosie. Hattie's in her little balance bike. And it did not go well. It was hot. Bo wanted to get out and walk. Hattie wanted to not ride her bike anymore. I mean, we probably, it was supposed to be like kind of an exercise for Catherine and I, and it was not. It was just like, I guess it was kind of an exercise because by the end of it, I was holding Rosie because she was crying in the stroller, and then I was holding Hattie's bike as I'm walking up the hill. I'm like, okay.
What a walk.
It was just not like a oh, nice summer walk. Let's go on this leisurely time. It was like the opposite of
Brad's
that.
going to do some CrossFit while we do this, if that's cool with everyone.
Yeah, anyway. So, but we met a nice lady on our walk.
B. Jones?
No. I think her name was Sharon? Sheila? She was old. She's lived there since 1972.
Jeez.
She was like, we were pregnant with our first baby when we moved in. I was like, wow, you've seen this place change.
Good for them. That's one of the qualities of their generation. They don't like moving on.
And her husband, I guess she's very conservatively in her 70s, if not pushing 80. Her husband is in 4 softball leagues. Yeah, I'm Sharon, and my husband Bob's not here. He's out playing softball. I was like, oh, that's my kind of guy. She's like, oh, you play softball? I was like, I just like sports, you know. He's in 4 leagues. She said there's one guy in his league that's 92 years old that plays. Just bats, doesn't run the bases, but still, I'm like, good for him. In this summer heat, like it was 85 degrees probably last night.
I bet he does it in blue jeans too.
Maybe.
So he doesn't take the field and doesn't run the bases. He's up there taking BP.
She didn't say anything about the fielding. Maybe he's the catcher or something.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
4 softball leagues is wild.
I know. That's gonna be Scott someday.
Yeah.
You know, he's just never gonna quit. And he's staying young because of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming. Who knows? Maybe he has cataracts or something.
I didn't want to be in any like sports leagues now with the tour going on and just like freshly married, but I think, here in a little bit, it's time to get back.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if anything, you got normally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays.
Yeah, I've got some time in the week, but just don't want to fill it up right away.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, winter rolls around, get some indoor volleyball going again, maybe some basketball.
That'd
be fun.
I'm down.
After I get done playing basketball, I love to hop in the shower and I love to put Milky Sudsy goat soap all over me.
Like any brand or specifically?
No, specifically from QP Goat Soaps.
Oh, baby.
This young man named Quinn, he got his first milk goats when he was 9 years old. He's now 16.
Yep.
And he's got a successful goat milk soap making family business. And we love supporting people like that.
Do we ever, brother?
It's pretty cool. And I truly love their soap. I'm getting Rachel's mom on it. I'm telling my mom which scents to get. New roommate Caitlin. I'm inundating her with the goat soap.
Yeah, she's going to be Caitlin Carroll. The Carrolls will be a goat soap family before you know it.
They better not be. Or better not. I hope they are.
I hope they are too, brother. Yeah, if you don't know QP Goat Soaps, they make real soap, old school, hand poured, made from scratch with lye, oils, essential fragrance oils, whatever it is. Old school means the soap cleans while moisturizing, which is something that people don't talk about. Hey, that's not always a thing, that they do both, but it cleans while moisturizing in a way most commercial bars simply don't by design. Handmade is the difference between homemade and store-bought bread, for example. Think about that. I'm like, yeah, cool. You got a loaf of bread from the store. Big whoop.
Cool.
Sharon down the road, made homemade bread for me and Bob when he gets home from softball. Yes, please.
That's a scenario I can imagine.
I mean, you get it. Seriously, though, how excited do you get about homemade bread? I get even more excited about homemade soaps.
I know I'm kind of a broken record, but I promise I really do look forward to showering more than I ever have. Because I'm like, it's pretty fun. It's just like, it feels different.
Yeah.
Just like different enough to be excited about it. It is just like creamier and sudsier and just like, I can't stress enough how your skin doesn't feel like that, like scaly, flaky, dry afterwards.
Yeah, dude, I'm starting to become a little soap snob. I'm gonna be like I was so grateful of staying in PA with, the Macedas family, but I was like, this is not
soap, ain't it?
I should have brought some and left it for him as a party favor.
Inundate them.
Dang it. Because I honestly, I was like, I judged their soap. I was like, yeah, right.
Dial?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Pish posh.
Pish posh over here. It's all QP Goat Soaps. So they also have shampoo bars. They have laundry detergent. They have all sorts of different things. Different fragrances for the different seasons. All these different packages. Check them out, qpgoatsoap.com. Quinn Pittman, qpgoatsoap.com. It's Quinn. He's a kid who's turning into a man because of this soap. I'll tell you that right now.
The promo code is GRKC for 10% off.
Please check them out. Jake, I have a game for you. You want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
I did this game as like a little back from lunch kind of whatever icebreaker at the marriage conference.
Okay.
And it's just a trivia game about Pennsylvania. So what I did is I had 5 to 7, I don't know how many people were up there, 5 to 7 local people from Pennsylvania up there, 5 to 7 people from out of town on each side. and I asked all the people from out of town Pennsylvania questions. And then wherever they were from, I asked the people from Pennsylvania a question about their home state.
Fun little game, Brad.
And so I'm going to ask you Pennsylvania questions. And then, honestly, I think they're pretty easy, but people got them wrong. And then I'm going to do a random state generator, and you're going to ask me a trivia question about that state.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So I will go first on the Pennsylvania one. Did you know that Lancaster was the capital of America for one day? And then it was also the capital of Pennsylvania from 1799 to 1812.
True.
What is the capital of Pennsylvania now?
Oh. I almost said Lansing, which is not correct. That's Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Now I'm trying to think. Is it Philadelphia or is it Pittsburgh? Philadelphia's got so much history. I should know this. No, it's Harrisburg. It's Harrisburg.
People were listening to like, oh my gosh, it's not either of those things.
Yeah. No, I was like, wait, none of those sound right. Yeah. Harrisburg.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is correct. The people from Mississippi did not know that.
Jackson, Mississippi, capital.
Not sure where they're. Yeah, Jackson, Mississippi, capital of that.
I think we've talked about this before, but I don't remember ever having a unit learning about capitals. I'm not great with capitals.
Oh, really?
I don't know if we ever really spent that much time on it.
I feel like it was like fourth grade for us, something like that.
Okay, that's where I was reading Holes. That's probably all that was on my mind.
Oh, fifth. Oh, yeah, you're right. We're 1 year apart. You know.
Yeah.
Just shows with stuff like that, brother. Louis Sackar was just hitting us at different times.
Oh, Shel Silverstein.
Yeah. All right, your random state that you need to ask me a trivia question about is Colorado.
Okay. Oh man.
Are you looking it up?
You just off the dome?
That's what I did. It's kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, I did look up Pennsylvania facts, not off the dome.
Okay.
But it was like, it was just, I didn't know these people were going to be from Mississippi. So I said, my Mississippi question was like, okay, the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss, they have a rally cry. They say, hottie blank.
Oh, okay,
and the Pennsylvania guy was like, hottie bazooki? I don't know. Like, I was like, it made it more fun because obviously, like, no, you're wrong.
Some people
make fun
know
of you. Yeah. So,
all right. I'm trying to think here. Something that you may know but may not know. What is the name of the national park in southern Colorado that is not Rocky Mountain National Park? I'm going to double check this while I say it.
Southern Colorado?
I believe it's southern.
Well, I know Telluride is somewhere not in the main, like the Denver area, but I don't know if it's a national park.
Well, you just have to think of the one that I'm thinking of. That's part of the trivia. Yeah. Which one am I specifically
I don't know if
thinking of?
Telluride's even. I think it's like West. I don't know. I don't know.
It's the Great Sand Dunes National Park.
Oh, really?
Little known fact. Yeah, a whole just mess of dunes down there.
In Colorado.
Southern Colorado.
No, I didn't know that. I when I think of dunes, I think of Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, Carlsbad Caverns, Carlsbad Dunes.
Okay.
Minor league baseball team, Carlsbad Dunes.
Fun.
No, I made that up. All right, my next question for you. Pennsylvania. Hershey, Pennsylvania is called the blank capital of America.
Chocolate.
Very good.
Bang.
I think somebody got that one.
Okay.
People started doing like phone a friends and like people were yelling stuff. I was hey, come on, this is for books. Like they had prizes. Bethke had a book. John Mark Comer's book was up there. Anyway, very good.
Thank you.
And I am from, not Missouri, unless you really want to do it. Illinois.
John Deere headquarters are located in this city in Illinois.
Moline, Illinois.
That is correct. Which is also a part, this area is one of 4 cities with this nickname of the area, stretching across, yes, dang it.
Quad Cities.
Iowa and Illinois.
Very good.
Nicely done.
Thank you. I know that it's in Moline, Illinois because last night I think you said, oh, John Deere headquarters there. And we were talking about Indiana, was it?
Whoops.
Was that what it was? And I was like, I think it's Illinois. Okay, next question for you. Okay, this is funny. So this is what I wrote down in my notes. I said, Jimmy Bailey was born in Indiana, Pennsylvania. I was like, show of hands out there. You guys know who Jimmy Bailey is? And like or who doesn't know who Jimmy Bailey is? And like half the audience raised their hand. I was like, this is so sad. Jimmy Bailey, come on. I was like, Jimmy Bailey is the name of the guy who starred in It's a Wonderful Life. Turns out Jimmy Bailey's the guy I went to high school with, Jake. He was a mediocre JV football player. George Bailey is the character's name in the It's a Wonderful Life. Jimmy Stewart is the guy from Indiana, Pennsylvania. anyway, so like somebody, like a lot of people are like live, like tweeting and like, or, put it on threads or whatever. Like it's George Bailey and Jimmy Stewart. Anyway, in It's a Wonderful Life, what is the name of his guardian angel in the film?
I have never seen this movie, but I will try and guess.
TJ guessed wonton when I was giving them to him. He's like, wonton? I was like, you really think so?
It's the name of a guardian angel. Mm-hmm. Is it a common American name, or is it more of a biblical name?
Oh,
or is it Hispanic?
If it's a biblical name, I'm not that great biblically. But I would say it's common, but not John or anything like that, which is biblical, I guess. So
okay, let's go.
You're not going to guess.
No, I will. Real quick. 3, 2, 1. Garth.
Two syllables.
Oh, Garthy.
Garthy. Yeah. It's Garthy. It's Garthy Wonton. Clarence is the name.
Oh, wow. That's not an angel's name.
Clarence. That's not a very... Clarence! No, I can't do it. Can't do my Jimmy Bailey impression. All right. I, on the other side... Well, they keep wanting to do Missouri. New Jersey? You got anything for New Jersey?
Sure. Nothing that's going to be difficult. Not like I know Colorado, apparently. What's the name of the city that has all the casinos?
So factual. Atlantic City.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Name a city in New Jersey that I've performed stand-up comedy in.
Okay. Oh, that's tough. Hoboken? No. Jersey City?
No.
I don't know that much about New Jersey. I know it's like basically New York, but not.
Yeah.
I kind of remember you like going somewhere, and I'm like, I don't know where that is. What's it start with?
2 words. RB.
RB. Rehoboth Beach is in Delaware. RB. Is it something beach? Rockaway Beach?
No. Good guess though.
RB. Rolling batches. No, I don't know.
Red Bank.
Oh wow. Never heard of it.
Yep.
Good for you.
Thanks.
How was it?
It was good. I remember, I had a good time there.
Next question. This is a 10-second question. Are you ready?
Got it.
Pennsylvania is one of the first 13 original colonies. In 10 seconds, give me 4 other original colonies. Go.
Oh, Delaware, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut.
Very good.
Just anything northeast.
Yeah. Catherine told me, I think this is right, that Vermont is not one of the original colonies.
Suck it, Vermont. Stink it. Sorry.
Not sure if that's true, but Kentucky is the next. Whoa, Kentucky. This website, Kentuky.
That's a bummer for that website. Kentucky, fun fact, trivia question. Let's see. Louisville, Kentucky, this isn't a proper trivia question, but is...
What's the one with... Louisville is the one with all the casinos.
Louisville is known for a couple of things. I think one would be Louisville Slugger and the baseball bats. But there's one other thing, and I will say the category is food and drink, that they are known for in this town. What is it?
Louisville is known for a food and drink.
Something that's your category. Once again, I will fact check myself.
Well, Frankfort, Kentucky is the capital of Kentucky. Frankfurters, hot dogs. Louisville, hot dogs.
Louisville hot dogs. Whiskey.
Dang it! I was going to guess that.
Really? Yeah.
Yes. Really?
Yeah,
Louisville?
I think so.
That's where it's like. It's the bourbon. Kentucky. Bourbon.
Yeah. Might even be specifically bourbon, but they have like a whiskey row. It's like a big thing there.
Yeah.
Someone gave me a cork one time.
Cool.
Like, thanks.
Oh, dude, no. Blanton's? Seriously? Okay.
Fun game.
Got a few more if you want me.
Sure.
You think you got 10 seconds to name? Yeah. Pennsylvania has 8 pro sports teams. In 10 seconds, name 6 of them. Go.
Oh, gosh. 76ers, Flyers, Phillies, Bruins. That's Boston.
Yeah.
Shoot. I knew it as soon as I said it. Well, got 3.
The quiz was named 3 of them, but I was like, you did so well with the colonies. I got a few more. The first American piano was built in Pennsylvania. How many keys are on a standard piano?
112.
88.
It was even.
Larry Fine, one of the 3 Stooges, was born in PA. Name the other 2 Stooges.
Wonton and Chimichanga.
Do you know?
No idea.
Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Oh. Never mind. I probably could have figured that out. Never mind.
And then the last one, which I asked somebody, and this was like completely spontaneous after I did this. I was like, Will Smith is from Pennsylvania. Where would he say he was born, raised on the playground is where he spent most of his days? And
West Philadelphia?
Yeah. Patience, who listens to our podcast, was like, I don't know that one. I was like, seriously? and I start like beatbox. I was like, boom, 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 boom. And then I had everyone do it, like in the whole audience.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. So, and I was like, how do you not know that, Patience? So, shout out to Patience.
God, I'm patient with Patience.
So,
something that Rachel and I were talking about recently is with Caitlin, new roommate, was Beam. And we were selling her on it because we were kind of cleaning out, organizing or whatever. Beam be amazing.
I was just talking to Catherine about Beam be amazing as well.
Yeah. She was asking, she's like, what about Beam? You guys, and I was like, we really do like it. And I was like, I know it looks so green and so healthy, but I was like, you'll be shocked at how good it still tastes.
Yeah.
I was like, it really is great. Like you could just put it in water. And I think Rachel puts it in oats.
Yeah, overnight oats is a thing, apparently. With that.
Caitlin said she's going to try it with like putting in like Powerade Zero or something, like mixing it in there. I said,
full shook.
Fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, just letting you know, even in my private life, I'm still talking about Be Amazing. They're back sponsoring us again, and they're great. They're super greens. You can mix them in all sorts of stuff. I haven't heard of people mixing them in mashed potatoes, but I bet you could.
Send us some videos of like the craziest things you're mixing Be Amazing in.
It's a great way to get protein, fruits, vegetables.
Probably like 27 though, right?
That's the thing, Brad. There are actually 28
seriously
fruits and veggies.
Golly.
In a serving of the super greens. So it really is great. It's good for you in so many different ways. They have probiotic pills you could take. Those are great. Improve your gut health. What more is there to say?
I mean, listen to these healthy words: micronutrients, prebiotics, antioxidants, digestive enzymes. Those things are not things that like people that are dumb are taking.
If you can't,
you're going to be smarter.
If you can't sum it up in 2 syllables, it's probably pretty good for you. Antioxidants,
micronutrients, prebiotics, and digestive enzymes.
Gut health.
Gut health. Absolutely. So check them out. youcanbeam.com. Truly just very good, solid, awesome powder.
GRKC is the promo code.
GRKC. They got all sorts of other stuff too. Pre-workouts, protein powders, anything you can think of, check them out. But we love the super green specifically, gut health, all that stuff.
Get it on the website. youcanbeam.com, browse around. You're going to find something. They got a cool website.
Yeah.
GRKC, 10% off.
Click, click, click.
Click, click, click. What I do is this. So yeah, go nuts. Go crazy.
Go crazy.
Something new in my life that's been kind of fun. I think we talked about last time on the 4th of July, I got a little sunburnt, kind of on purpose in an effort to minimize the farmer's tan.
Yes, I think, yes.
Whatever. Either way, that's what happened. And so just got a little pink, a little burn on my back. And normally I would love to peel the dead skin off, like when you're peeling. I love doing that, like to myself. Top of the back, you don't really you can't see it, you can't feel it as well, and you don't even get the satisfaction of seeing your skin peel. Luckily, Rachel's into this too. And so it's been great. One of the biggest perks of marriage is when I lay down, but then I just lay down on my stomach and Rachel just goes to town picking skin off. And what we've learned, and then I will read to her. So I'll pick up wherever she's at on her Kindle. And so it's like, she calls it her audiobook. She'll pick my skin off. It sounds amazing. It's like
it sounds amazing.
There's like little fish that are hanging around the big fish, and they're like just picking off like the dead skin from it or whatever, or just like
she's your little fish.
She's my little fish. You're like she's like a toucan riding on the back of a hippo or something. We have a nice symbiotic relationship. Like she gets the fleas and the flies and the ticks off, and I get her across the ocean.
Perfect.
Not the ocean, the river.
What are you reading?
Dude, you ever just picked up in the middle of chapter 27 of a book you've never heard of?
Oh, you're just reading her book.
Yeah, I'm just reading her book to her. Dude. And like, I don't know. I thought that was a guy the first time, the first like half of this chapter.
Oh, that's what I do with Hattie's chapter book because Catherine reads so much more to her than I do. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes like, will you read Secret Garden? If you guys know have you ever read that book?
No.
Bro. There's this guy named Dickon in there, has a Yorkshire accent. I don't know what Yorkshire means, but it basically means that you can't read out loud whatever the words are. Like it's just like completely incomprehensible stuff. And I'm like, how do you read this every single day, Catherine? So anyway.
Secret Garden, look out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been our little, I'm all done peeling now. So it was a fun thing, like 3 nights in a row.
You're like missing it. You're like going out and trying to get burned.
I got to get sunburned again.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but that was kind of fun. Yeah, a little audiobook session. There was one that we were amazed, like Rachel kind of collects the dead skin, like in like the small of my back, like kind of puts it there, collects it there. It's so weightless that I can't feel it, which is kind of fun. She's like, all right, I'm going to pick up all of them and drop them. Like, tell me when you feel them. So just a fun fact. You can't feel dead skin. It's so light. Although there's
Fun
one
fact.
time where I was like, hey, I think it's falling off. I feel it. I was like, that definitely feels like it's falling off. I turn around, there's a spider crawling on my back. I was like, spider. She's like, yeah, there is. Just freezes. And I'm trying not to move it because I got all this dead skin on my back. So I'm like,
sure. You don't want to like get on the bed.
yeah, can you get it? She's like, oh. I was like, hey, get it. Get it. And yeah, it was.
Did she?
She didn't spring in action like I was hoping she was. It was like,
okay.
it rolls reversed. I'd be going nuts right now, getting this thing off you. But yeah, she just let it crawl around my back. She's like, I mean, she's crawling on me. She's like looking around. Okay.
What to do? What to do?
What do we have? What do we have? Like, I've never let a spider crawl me more than a half a second. We're just chilling. We're just acting like, Jake can take it. He's fine.
Growing up, were you terrified of spiders? Are you still terrified?
No, way more snakes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I used to sleep on the dock at Key West. And I mean, there's spiders all over that thing. You'd wake up with spider bites. You just know they're on me while I sleep.
Oh, you got spider bites?
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
I remember, telling people, it's like, they say you swallow 8 spiders in your sleep in your lifetime. I got them all last night.
I hit my quota. Yeah. Ever since I worked out like in the shop so often, there's just so many spiders and bugs and stuff. I'm so much less bothered by them.
Yeah.
But growing up, if I had a spider on me, I freaked out. I cried. I yelled to my dad to come in, fix it.
I need to find a way to eradicate my snake fear because it's a little bad. Yeah.
Well, you just never know with those things, you know?
They're not in plain sight often.
And it's like, how fast can those things move? Is that one that can move so fast, or is that one that's just going to chill there unless I do something to it?
I treat them all like they're the most poisonous, quickest animals alive.
Because they all are.
I don't get near them. I don't touch them.
There was a sign at the golf course in Texas that was like, beware of snakes. And I was like, that ball's gone.
That's the worst sign I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm never going to hit it even close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather say beware of lions. Like I'd be like, I think I'll see that coming.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll know if my ball is in a lion's home.
Yes.
Sometimes you're golfing, like I'm in their territory right now. I just know it, and I don't know where my ball is, but I know it's in their backyard.
Dude,
so sucks.
Yeah. There was this one, I mean, it rained so hard the day before we golfed in Texas, and it was swampy out there.
Yeah.
And I was like looking for it in the swamp, but I was like, what if there's a freaking alligator in here or something?
Reptiles in general.
Nope.
There's not very many good ones.
No thanks. And people are sending me these videos. Have you seen the videos of these deer that are like attacking people?
Yeah.
I'm like, I told you guys, all it takes is one. You know, that video, I'm sure is like such an anomaly, but that could be you someday. So I'm not trying to get there.
I'm trying to even think of a reptile that I enjoy.
Frogs? From a distance?
Amphibians. They're reptiles.
What's the difference?
Scales.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no reptile. So wait, fish are all reptiles.
Wait, you're right. I mean, I'm sure it's not just, I mean, they have gills. They have a different way of breathing.
Different than reptiles.
Yes. Yeah, so it wouldn't just be scales.
Reptiles can breathe out of water. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not great on the reptile definition.
So, I mean, I'm thinking like lizards.
Yeah.
Or
geckos, which they're kind of froggy.
You don't like them, though.
No, sorry. I'm saying those are kind of in a frog category. Yeah, bearded dragons, snakes. I Googled best reptiles. Iguanas. Chameleon. Maybe throw chameleon in there just for its talents.
You don't like them. You don't like them, Jake. Like you wouldn't be like, if there's a chameleon on the table right now in a glass case, like completely confined, you wouldn't be like, I'm so glad that thing's here.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't like them. I feel like I talk about this all the time when Catherine's like, oh, do you want, whatever, vanilla ice cream? I'm like, I mean, I don't really like vanilla ice cream. And I'm like, well, I mean, I like it fine, but I don't get excited about it. You don't like it.
Like if there was a chameleon right here, it's still a reptile that's still like just creepy and moves so slow that I don't trust it.
Like, would you rather this bobblehead be here or a chameleon? A bobblehead a million times out of a million.
There would be I don't think I would mind. I would even move it to like. I would like seeing a chameleon like shape its colors.
Okay.
Like kind of from a distance, like, hey, turn into this blue wall. That's cool.
How often do the chameleons really go prime time on that? Like,
I don't know.
Are they showing off all the time? I feel like they're not. Like, I bet if we took a chameleon in the glass case, put him on a floating shelf right here,
and we scared him, so we needed to go into like defense mode,
it would totally just chill there.
Okay, Google, best chameleon sneak attacks 2022 Watch Mojo.
2022. What's a Watch Mojo?
Have you just ever seen those, like, just YouTube? It's like a YouTube channel. It's always doing like compilations and whatnot. But turtles are reptiles. Is that
what the frick, dude.
The dog scared
Did you see that dog coming?
Yeah, I saw it come in.
Oh, all I saw was out of the corner of my eye, this tail wagging. Oh my goodness. Talking about all these reptiles and stuff.
I'm looking at a full list of them. And
Turtles, I like turtles. I like them fine. Yeah.
But when you compare them like a dog, like...
No, well, don't do that.
Saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like reptiles are so far below. Other animals.
Oh, yeah. Dogs are 1A.
Just compare the difference in like a cat walking in. Oh, cool. A cat. But like any reptile at all. Even a turtle. Be like, we gotta get...
Should we do honorary shmores right now? Animals you want in your house?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors for first, because we know what first is going to be.
What? Are we going on shoot or on scissors?
Always shoot.
Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Bang.
Dang it. You knew it.
Dogs. Your turn.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Animals I want in my house. Gosh, I've made a lot of big deals about how bad cats are. I'm going to go dogs. Wait, did you say dogs?
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Shoot, dude. Oh, I thought I stole that one. Okay, I'll say number 2 is going to be bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit.
Okay.
Bunny rabbit.
The previous owners here had a lot of rabbits in the basement, and they were kind enough to leave us all their chicken wire. So got a lot of that in the basement if you guys need it.
It's still down there, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't thrown that away.
And this is animals in your house.
Yes.
Not like on your property. This is inside
in your house.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to you. Or still you?
Okay. Okay, fine. I'll go cat.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't give me cat with the 4th pick.
I know. I was like, Jake's going to take cat and run away with this bad boy. This is where the rubber meets the road.
I mean, at this point, I feel like anything from now on, you have to like almost put baby in front of it.
Not always.
Yeah, not always. All right, let's go with like gerbil.
Okay.
And does this also include the hamster? Is this gerbil / hamster or is this different?
I wouldn't if you said, "Hey, this is my gerbil," and it's actually a hamster. I wouldn't know the difference. So yes, I think it includes that.
Let's just call them one and the same.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference.
Okay.
I don't even know if one is more domesticated than the other.
Okay. Hamster. Okay. And then
so hamster's my pick. I've heard ferrets smell awful, but I don't know what else. What else you can really
There's
do?
other things besides that, I think.
Is there?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not throwing a snake in a cage. I'm not doing that. Birds are loud. Let's go with chickens.
Inside?
Yep, they're in the unfinished basement downstairs.
Wow.
And every morning you walk down and get yourself some eggs.
You think they would still just be fine in there?
Well, we install like a doggy door, but it's a chicken door.
That's fun. Okay.
And I got a perfect door for it down there, right in
that is a nice
just
one.
the pit of the unfinished basement.
That walkout door?
There's a door to the stairs. Bo calls it the train.
Oh, really?
That entire area is one train.
Okay. Okay, my next pick, I do like turtles. I think I'd be excited for a
Choosing
turtle.
a reptile?
Yo, that's crazy. You just talked about
reptiles. Let's get it.
Yo, I like turtles, man. They're kind of fun. They're kind of cute. And then my last pick, I saw one of these at Halloween one time. We were trick-or-treating, and I thought to myself, I think I'm going to pick that in s'mores one day.
To see what this is.
Pig.
Baby pig.
I said pig.
You said pig.
Brother, I said pig.
Dude, those get like 500 pounds.
Dude, the one that I saw was ginormous. It was huge. Honestly, like, don't pick that because that's like, honestly, I was like, that's terrifying. But at the same time, it was there and they loved it. They were like, yeah, excellent, just like a dog. So
that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Anything that you could say, yeah, now it acts like a dog. I'm interested. You got my interest.
Yeah.
I would love to see anything like, yeah, now it just acts like a dog.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those like TikToks? My algorithm really feeds me stuff like this all the time that are like, hey, this goat's like mom abandoned it. So he's lived his whole life with dogs. And like he like wags his tail way more. He like pants way more.
Really?
And he like just really runs around like a dog more. It's like, that's awesome. That's such a learned behavior.
Yeah,
An entire different species. Huh. It's cool. My last pick, I'm going to go with from birth, chimpanzee. From birth.
Chimpanzees they get big, don't they?
Not crazy big, no.
No? You're right. I was thinking orangutan.
Orangutan.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Like chimpanzees are the ones that you've seen movies like Dunstan checks in. That's a chimp?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, the ones that like you get on Oprah because your face got ripped off by one. That was also a chimpanzee.
Really?
So hopefully from birth we can really rein it in, and he acts like a human now. Like he wore a diaper for a year.
Yeah.
That kind of chimpanzee.
So you'd have to change that diaper.
I changed the monkey diaper for a little bit, but then it pays dividends. 3 years down the road, he's doing the dishes.
How fast do you think that if you're changing that diaper, how fast do you think that hand could come up and swipe you?
Or the foot, dude. I mean, they got 4 arms, basically.
Yeah, you got to watch
tail.
out from both. They got tails. Yeah, they got tails.
Oh, they got tails.
Oh, brother, they got tails. Do you think you would get like a changing table like a baby for this thing?
I don't know.
If you had a baby, would you put the chimpanzee on the same changing table?
I think you'd have to have him different. I don't know how. I mean, are you wiping the chimp, or are you just?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
How else would it get off there?
A bidet.
Put the nozzle cleanser setting on him. Go to town, Diddy.
All right, I've got woman nozzle cleanser. There's no chimp function, so.
I do like what you said about like, these things like acclimating to you kind of thing. Like wolf. Wolf's basically just a dog. Like just get one of those.
Honestly, yeah, wolves, coyotes. Maybe those should have been our pick.
Coyotes would be. I don't know. Coyotes for some reason scare the heck out of me because they're so like. They're such like a country thing that I've never heard of.
I think wolves you need to be much more scared of.
I think so too. I think coyotes are definitely scared of wolves. Probably.
Do you have a pick left?
No.
Okay, that was it.
You had dog, hamster, chickens, and chimpanzee. I had bunny, rabbit, cat, turtles, and pigs.
Fun. Fun. Impromptu shmores.
Yeah. Good
Man,
times.
that's a good time. I think we have one more person to talk about, and that person is Main Street Roasters.
Yes.
So shout out them. They're back again every episode for the next 4 years. They signed on, so get used to them. No, not quite that long, but yeah, we are excited about them.
Maybe.
They're excited about us.
Yeah.
Let's talk about symbiotic relationships.
Talk about them.
Wow, yeah, we got talking about all that from just Sunburn. Sunburn's kid. It's pretty fun.
We love Main Street Roasters. You guys will too. Fill up your cup with Main Street Roasters.
Fill up your jug, your mug, your Stanley cup.
Have a cup of Joe, courtesy of Main Street.
Is that Yorkshire right there?
I don't know, dude. This guy, let me just read you we're doing a Main Street ad, sorry. I'll read you an excerpt from this thing of Dickin later.
Okay.
But Main Street Roasters loves Dickin. They love, everybody from Secret Garden probably.
Extra.
Extra. We're all about it. Main Street Roasters is here. Go ahead and shout it. So anyway, check them out, please. MainStreetRoasters.com, GRKC, 10% off. You guys know them. You guys love them. They're from Indiana. They're Christians. They're just really good coffee. At the end of the day, you want to support people, not only that are good people, but they got to have a good product, and they do. So
their marketing manager's brother was the review of the week on Monday. If that tells you anything.
If that tells you anything, which it should. So check them out.
So there's that. Something I wanted to ask you about, Brad, was a tweet I saw yesterday. I screenshotted it. It said, got called big man by a barista once. Loved it. Rode that high all day. Got called big boy by a waiter today. Awful. 0 out of 10. The vibe is in shambles.
Big boy.
So do you have anything to say on just big man versus big boy?
Yeah. Let's see. Big man just is like, that's a term of endearment. Big boy seems like it's a little more condescending.
Yeah.
It also depends on like, what kind of barista are we working with here? Like, I don't want some like blue-haired Starbucks barista call me big man. Like, get out of here.
What if it's kind of a real recognized real kind of situation? Like,
I think so.
Another big boy. What are we having today?
Big boy. Nah, yeah.
No, still not good enough.
Yeah. Big boss. Give me that all day.
Big boss.
All right. I got a venti, cold brew with some vanilla sweet cream cold foam on top for Big Boss.
Big boss.
Take it easy, brother. All right, big man. Hey, big man. Oh, big man's great. I do agree. Yeah, now that we're saying it out loud, like, what up, big man? like I love it. Yeah, if we're playing basketball and, at the end of the game, like win, lose, or draw, we're saying good game. Hey, good game, big man. I'm like, thank you, dude. Thank you. Good game, big boy. Frick you say to me, dude? You trying to fight? You trying to step up on my piece, 50 Cent? It's something I didn't think about until you talk, until you bring it up. Big boy is like, I don't know. It's not good. Big man.
You like big man.
Big guy, maybe half and half. Depends on who says it.
What about big chief?
Big chief. The best. Just chief. Just give me chief.
Chief.
Boss. Love boss.
Boss. But big boss. It's pretty nice too.
Big boss is just next level.
What about big fella?
That's great.
I think that seems fine.
Big fella seems great. What about if you get called big boy?
Hopefully they're like 12 years old or something and calling me that.
That was like a phase that I went through for a long time is I just called everybody big blank. Like, and
hey, Big Kath.
And it got to the point where I was doing it to women. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it was like right when I started working at Cerner for whatever reason. I would be like, Big Ron, Big Casey, I don't know. I just called everybody big blank. And it's ironic because everyone was smaller than me. But I was like, oh, Big Jake. What up, Big Jake? I don't know.
think that's too bad.
But just big in general is much more better than fat, though. Like, don't ever say fat. Obviously, that seems obvious.
No, good. I'll write that down.
Big man. Yeah, big man sounds great. Big daddy. I address myself as Big Daddy in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they like
People
that.
loved it. Yeah.
That's fun. Before we get out of here, since it is Wednesday, we should do our wins of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that I wrote down my win of the week was the audiobook Sunburn relationship we have. So that was my win.
Okay.
But Brad, would you like to speak to yours?
Yes, my win of the week is in Pennsylvania. I got to experience something for only the second time in my life. Have you ever heard of Rita's Italian Ice?
Oh, yes.
Dude,
I think.
Got to try it next time you see one.
Yeah. Describe it to me.
Dude, that's the thing is the first time I tried it was in Philadelphia with Sammy, cool guy Sammy.
Yeah.
And they call it water ice or Italian ice. And it's like, it's like undescribable. It's just different. It's like a little bit different than anything I've ever had before. It's kind of like a slushy, but in a different consistency. You can put custard in it. And so it's got this nice like back and forth there.
Big boss.
And yeah, Big Daddy was like, it was 10 o'clock the night after we, did everything. And I was like, dude, I've seen those a few times. I want to go get one. And they were closing. I think they were closing at 10 and it was like 9:45. Didn't care. Went up there. And
Didn't care. Powered through.
Got one called Georgia Peach. And my goodness, was it nice. Mm-hmm. So just win of the week is, every once in a while you go to like these places and you're like, oh, they have something that we don't have here. And that was I wanted to go there and I wanted to go to Wawa. Didn't get to Wawa.
I really like Wawa. Good kitchen. 24/7 kitchen.
I know. I didn't see one. I saw a bunch of sheets, which I've heard things about.
Oh, yeah. I did some jokes on that when I was in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
One of those I kind of pretended to know, but I kind of was asking locals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So went to Rita's though, and it was a win for sure. It was because it was one of those things where it's like the first time I had it, I was like, I've never experienced a Nirvana like this. And I was like, surely it's not as good as I remember it. It was up there. It was very good.
Rita.
So shout out to Rita's. If you're in the area, don't take it for granted. That was my win of the week.
I wouldn't also take for granted the fact that Brad and I are inviting you to come hang out with us in Kansas City for an entire weekend. Don't take that for granted. We may not ever do this again.
Somebody did respond like, I can't come to this one, but really looking forward to the next one you guys do. And it's like, I'm sure we would love to do this again, but it's not. I promise we're not just like holding out. Oh, we're going to do this again next year. So whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even just like real talk, like there is quite a bit of truth to that. Like I think the Florida trip, the vacation, huge win. That was so obvious.
We're doing that again.
Let's do that. I mean, once a year, we should probably do that. But this is like, seemed to be, it's like, all right, this is quite a bit of work, securing multiple venues, multiple locations, 2 different theaters, chicken to pickle, trying to figure out food, drink, ticket prices. What do we charge? And now on top of that, we got to put on all this entertainment. We got to do a birthday party. We got to do a roast. We got to make sure all of our friends are prepared for their roast. We're doing videos. It's like, we may learn our lesson here and be like, okay, that was not worth it. Let's just go on vacation. So this really could be the last time we were doing something like this.
Yeah.
And we are going to knock it out of the park. We are going to work hard and make sure that we deliver, and it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
But there's no guarantee that we ever do this again.
Right. And there's only limited seats. So, I mean, Grande Boo, ghostrunners.life/Grande Boo, or just go to ghostrunners.life. You'll find it.
Yeah, plenty of info on there.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Don't forget the group rate. Still live?
Sure. Boo 25.
Four tickets or more, get 25% off.
Why not?
Boo 25 promo code.
Yeah. It's just going to be great. I know you're going to see all your favorites there. Our parents are going to be there. Our wives are going to be there, which is crazy to say our wives. Does that sound wives or sound crazy?
Our wives.
Our wives.
Being called the triplets is still kind of interesting.
Yeah. Rachel Triplet. Do you call her Rachel Triplet yet?
No.
You call her Rachel Coop still?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I think forever. It's kind of a fun, like, endearing, hey, Rachel Coop.
It reminds us of that
Catherine
first
Hansen.
year and a half.
Yeah. But eventually people are going to, like, meet Rachel for the first time and not know her as Rachel Coop. You ever think about that?
That ain't right.
Anyway, all I'd say, Rachel Coop will be there. Now Rachel Triplet.
Both will be there.
On display. I'll just say that. I'm just kidding.
Her in time and in a box. You can look at them chameleon style.
No, we're planning on anything that you probably like from the Ghostrunners, we're doing something, a semblance of that
Some iteration.
at some point. Whether it's, the fun hangouts, whether it's, fun, the entertaining things that we do. We're planning on doing so many different fun things. And we want you to be part of it. We want you guys to take in the memory with us. So Kansas City is central. It's literally in the middle of the United States. So it's not that far from anybody. Okay? Okay. And you can fly there and see our amazing airport.
Got to be one of the newest airports in the U.S.
I'm such a judge, like a snob for airports now. And before it was always like, Kansas City's not that bad. And now it's like, Baltimore doesn't hold a candle to KC.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, anyway, come to KC, see our airport and more. Grande Boo, baby.
So much more.
We want to do comments of the week.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Mine's coming from, I think she is no, I'm positive she's a ghostie, but this is a Gene Schwartz comment. We posted a fun video recently, every newlywed couple. People are loving it. Feels good to be back.
We're back.
And
for at least one video.
She said, if I had a nickel for every time I've seen Brad shirtless, I'd have 3 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's weird it's happened 3 times.
Do you remember when you said that yesterday? I was like, who said that? And do you know why? Do you know now why I asked that?
Oh, because it could have been a...
Because I was shirtless in Pennsylvania.
It makes sense.
So
Brad also made the point. He's like, what she really should have said is, if I had a nickel for every time I'd seen Brad shirtless, I'd have 3 nipples.
Or 6 nipples.
Yeah, that's true.
Josiah Mayfield 4731 said, I feel super fortunate to have found your podcast. It very quickly became my favorite out of all the ones I listened to. As a fellow Midwesterner and Christian, I relate to you guys a lot of the time. I relate. The best part of the podcast, like yours, it feels like you have new friends you hang out with all the time, despite never having met in real life. Thanks for being so awesome. P.S. Coming to Grande Boo. Doesn't say that part, but I believe in you, Josiah. If you're in the Midwest, drive on down or up, wherever. Out. Come on.
That's fun. I think that about wraps it up for this episode. Maybe you guys noticed if you're watching on YouTube, Brad and I look pretty nice in the rowbackies tonight. We love these polos. We wear them all the time.
All the time.
And we don't even have to. We just like them.
Their whole thing is crave activity. And so I think sometimes people are like, oh, those are nice. You just wear those for nice things. No, you can wear them all the time. I wore them out on the golf course in Texas.
Yeah.
Looking real nice.
They look really, really nice, but they're also meant to like remove sweat, absorb it from your body. So it's great. Promo code Runners20.
GRKC20.
Rowback.com.
Use one of them. I dare you.
Yeah, just check it out. Just think about it.
Yeah.
At least check out the website. It's pretty fun just to look at all the joggers and stuff.
Yeah, and once you get subscribed, it's amazing how many, they'll come out with new emails and you'll be like, I want that one.
Wow.
I want that one.
Yeah, they come out with 5 polos a week. It's insane.
They're awesome. So anyway, hope you guys have a great week. Come to Grande Boo. Boo 25 for a little group rate, a little boop rate.
Boop rate.
Jake, have a great time in all the cities you're going to.
The north, yeah. I fly to Chicago tomorrow. By the time you're listening to this, I've already met ghosties in Chicago, Minneapolis, Milwaukee, and Davenport, Quad Cities, Moline.
Hello.
But I'm sure next Monday's episode, I'll talk all about it.
I'm excited to hear it, buddy. All right. See you, big boy. Love you guys.
Ghostrunners podcast.